So yesterday's class का continuation we are doing JEE Mains questions solve करो and tell the answer. The speed of a swimmer is 4 kilometers per hour in still water. Okay, is swimming. If the swimmer makes his stroke normal to the flow of river, width is 1 kilometer. He reaches the point 70 meters down the stream on the opposite bank. The speed of the river is how much? He strokes normal to the flow. Normal means perpendicular to the floor is stroking. At the time, what is the speed of the river?
So
We are
will the distance be 1000 minus 750 or 1000 plus 750?
अरे क्वेश्चन अंडरस्टैंड करो जेई मेंस क्वेश्चन द स्पीड ऑफ द रिवर विड्थ कितना है टेल में इफ द स्विमर मेक्स स्ट्रोक नॉर्मल टू द फ्लो ऑफ रिवर ऑफ विड्थ 1 किलोमीटर मतलब दिस डिस्टेंस इज 1000 meters. He started flowing normally perpendicular to the river flow. This is a river flow VR. So velocity of man with respect to river is flowing like perpendicularly.
Is there any like other
मतलब which case
options?
this is shortest
Sir,
time.
are there any options?
Shortest time. नहीं not options. Numerical based questions. करो. He reaches a point. This is the shortest time path, shortest time, right? So definitely because of river speed, he will reach somewhere here. This is they given as 750 meters. That's what drift only.
Yes, sir. I got the answer as 3.
देखेंगे. Find
So
the
I
speed
did
of the.
different. If it's correct.
Sir, even I got 3.
Yes, 3 is
Even
answer.
I got
Yes, 3 is answer. So मैं ये shortest time का case है. Easily you can find. So what is the formula you'll use? Time is equal to distance by उसका speed you can take. Okay, और time find करो. Time आने के बाद you can use the drift का speed. From that we can find VR.
Yeah, so what I
Right?
did was I did time as d by VMR, so I got 0.25.
Yes.
And then VR is equals to d dash by t, that's 0.75 by 0.25.
Yes, correct. Aya, next. A person is swimming with a speed 10 meters per second at an angle 120 degrees with the flow of water. उसके रेस्पेक्ट में 120 डिग्रीज में जा रहा है. So with respect to VR, he is flowing like this. Velocity of man with respect to river, a total angle is 120. Okay, and reaches to a point directly opposite to the other side. मतलब he started here swimming, but he reaches to the exactly opposite to the point. The speed of the flow is x. The speed of the river flow is x. He's telling to find v x only. Since he's reaching opposite, that is nothing but shortest distance case. है. Okay, solve.
Sir, 5.
Answer आ गया. Very good. 5. Speed of the river. Since the drift is 0, you know already. This angle is 90. This will be
sin theta is equal to VR by VMR.
VR by sin theta is equal to VR by VMR. So 1 by 2 is equal to x by VMR. How much they given? 10. So x equal 5. Right? Next. Next question. So this is 2021.
Sir, we should find theta, no?
हाँ,
So
डायरेक्शन
then
तो
what do they
विथ
mean
रिस्पेक्ट टू
round
रिवर
off
फ्लो.
to the nearest integer?
हाँ,
So what do they mean round off to the nearest integer?
मतलब नियरेस्ट इंटीजर मींस अप्रॉक्स राउंड ऑफ किया ना आपको फर्स्ट चैप्टर में.
You want it to be just 30.
आंसर है
Yeah.
30 है नो. मतलब विद ही इज आस्किंग क्वेश्चन देखो विद
So
रिस्पेक्ट टू
120.
रिवर फ्लो
120.
120. यस,
Oh yeah.
करो. आया कृष्णा. देखो, he asked the direction of the direction of flow, river flow, he should swim in order to reach the point on the other bank side. Exactly opposite, मतलब shortest distance वाला case only. मतलब VMR sin theta is equal to VR, same thing, and find theta. VMR sin theta is equal VR करके find the angle. हाँ, कितना? How much you got, Krishna?
Sir, sin theta is 30 and total
With respect to
angle
river
120.
flow means nothing but 90 plus 30, 120. आया? चलो, चलो इससे पहले एक छोटा सा कॉन्सेप्ट लर्न करेंगे. आपको थर्ड लास्ट केस वाला इन दिस में लास्ट केस यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हेन वीआर इज ग्रेटर देन वीएमआर. लिखो, नोट बोल के लिखो. इफ वीआर इज ग्रेटर देन वीएमआर, tell me what will happen, whether drift will be 0 or not. Tell me. See, this is the point.
No, sir.
So shouldn't we reverse it?
VMR, this is theta, whatever. No, this is VR. Okay, so agar velocity of river is greater than VMR, definitely the drift angle में कोई भी angle जाओ, drift 0 होने के chances means no, there is no 0 drift कभी भी नहीं होगा. As in this case में VR is greater than VMR, then in that case में at what angle he has to go so that he has to cover minimum drift. That is the question they will ask. Minimum drift कैसे find करेगा बोल. Okay, इधर तक understood what I'm telling. So minimum drift आने के लिए आपको क्या करने का, resultant velocity क्या होगा, इस तरफ क्या होगा, VMR sin theta. So net speed क्या है, net speed will be next, then definitely there is a drift, right? Definitely there will be drift because VR is greater than this VMR sin theta, right? So net speed drift क्या होगा, tell me. Drift is equal to the net speed कितना है, tell me. The net speed is how much? Net speed is VR minus VMR sin theta. This is the net speed into time. Time, you know how to find time? Distance by the vertical distance, vertical speed. Vertical speed क्या है? VMR cos theta. VMR cos theta. Right? This is a drift पूछेगा. Now, a question is to get x minimum, the drift should be minimum. आपको क्या करने का, सिंपली मिनिमम वैल्यू मालूम है ना, डिफरेंशिएट with respect to theta. Okay, and equate to 0. We know minimum distance, minimum maximum, right? Minimum के लिए differentiate and equal to 0 with respect to theta. So करने के बाद equate किया तो we'll get sin theta is equal to VMR by VR. So therefore theta is equal to sin inverse VMR by VR. So मतलब इस एंगल में if we start swimming, definitely drift 0 तो नहीं होगा, but minimum drift होगा. इससे एंगल अदर एंगल गया तो वो ड्रिफ्ट तो जम ज्यादा है. इससे minimum drift is possible only if you go to this angle. So write down, if this angle he swims, drift will be minimum. Right? समझ में आया?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Tell me.
So range is VR minus VM sin theta or VMR sin theta?
Which one? Resultant relative speed.
So drift.
Drift is आपको resultant speed into time, right? Time क्या है? आपको what is the vertical velocity? Vertical velocity कितना होगा? VMR cos theta, right?
VMR is
So
VMR
distance
cos
by VMR cos theta and into distance. Okay, speed
Okay,
is
sir.
equal to distance is equal to speed into time. Speed कौन सा? Net speed we have to find into time. Okay, so minimum आने के लिए we differentiate and equal to 0. We get this one. This formula by heart कर लो. Only when we can use only when there is a VR is great. मतलब आपको sometimes wantedly they'll ask how much minimum drift पूछेगा. Sometimes you should say there is no drift. Zero also बोल सकते because when you always check VR and VMR sin theta, if they are equal, you should directly say there is no minimum drift. Zero बोल के minimum drift is zero बोल के बोलेगा. अगर VR is greater than VMR, definitely somewhere drift is there. उसका angle में जाने का बोल के. Okay. चलो by this ये concept done. ये concept done. Now next concept क्या है आपको relative velocity का rain man problems का. I think you done in school में rain man problems.
So they didn't start it yet.
Okay.
Like they just did the basics of it.
Yes, rain man problems. Okay, this is a relative velocity. Last case है खत्म हो. इसके बाद we are starting the kinematics of uniform circular motion. So देखेंगे इसका. चलो रेनमैन प्रॉब्लम्स. रेनमैन प्रॉब्लम्स में कैसे डील करने का ओनली वेक्टर का कहानी ओनली इज गोइंग ऑन. देखो इसमें यू हैव 3 टर्मिनोलॉजीज. उसमें वी हैव 3 टर्मिनोलॉजीज. वन इज VR is a velocity of rain. VR is called velocity of rain. Next, velocity of VM is nothing but velocity of man. Second terminology. पूरा मत लिखो, just write the things. And VRM means velocity of rain with respect to man. Velocity of rain with respect to man. VRM is velocity of rain with respect to man. And this VRM ka formula, you know, relative speed ka. VRM ka formula is what? VR minus VM. Right? Vectorially, we are writing. VRM is equal to VR minus VM. We know that VAB is equal to VA minus VB. I say VRM is equal to, and this VRM is responsible to get अम्ब्रेला. मतलब हम लोग को वेट नहीं होने के लिए अम्ब्रेला किस एंगल में रखने का बोल के पूछ रहे तो यू हैव टू फाइंड VRM ओनली. Velocity of rain with respect to man will give the angle at which you have to place an umbrella so that he will not wet. So this is the response. VRM is VR minus VM. ये 3 terminologies you have to know. Okay, suppose मान लो आपको कैसे डील करेंगे. देखो suppose ऐसा always you should do like this. X axis, Y axis, right? Suppose the rain, they'll give the example I'm telling you. Suppose the rain is falling vertically, right? So velocity of rain is downwards vertically. So I'm placing there in this diagram velocity of rain, VR, velocity of rain. डायग्राम में आपको ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा. ही विल आस्क एट व्हाट एंगल में यू हैव टू बेंड द अम्ब्रेला सो दैट यू विल नॉट गेट वेट. ओके, सो VR इज गिवन लाइक दिस. सपोज पर्सन इज वॉकिंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन, वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन इन दिस डायरेक्शन में राइट साइड जा रहा है. पूरा रेन बारिश गिर रहा है, जुम जुम बोल के वर्टिकली इट इज फॉलिंग. ही इज वॉकिंग विद वेलोसिटी VM. सो वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन इज VM इज लाइक दिस. He will ask at what angle may he has to place umbrella so that he will not get wet. Okay, so first of all you understood that normally if you stand, the rain is falling vertically downwards. If you start running, ये आपको मुंह पर गिरता जाएगा बारिश. So क्या करेगा, आपको अम्ब्रेला में वर्टिकल से या सर्टेन एंगल में you will move so that you will not get drenched. और भी तेज में if you run, again the rain will fall like this, in the body में आएगा पूरा, ऐसा लगना पड़ेगा. कभी देखा ऐसा बोल के? नॉर्मल स्टैंड किया तो पूरा पूरा बारिश ऐसा ही आएगा। व्हेन यू गो फॉर बाइक और समथिंग में फास्ट में जाए तो आपको ऐसा नीचे रखो ऐसे रखेगा। That angle we want, that angle कितना है we want. Okay, now he will tell to find velocity of rain with respect to man. So formula क्या है? Velocity of rain minus velocity of man. So you tell me velocity of rain with respect to man को I can write like this: vr plus minus vm. Same right? उधर same right? माइनस वीएम में कैसा डायग्राम? माइनस वीएम कैसे रखने का? नेगेटिव वेक्टर राइट, उल्टा रखने का राइट। सो दिस डायरेक्शन में आपको माइनस वीएम रहेगा। सो ऑलवेज याद रखो, वेन एवर यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू मैन, वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन इस तरफ जाते हो उसका उल्टा लगा दो, दिस वन। एंड इन दोनों को वेक्टर सम, इन दोनों को वेक्टर सम किसका? वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन का एंड नेगेटिव ऑफ वीएम का, दोनों को वेक्टर सम विल गिव द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द रेन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू मैन। सो ये दोनों वेक्टर 90 डिग्री से, दिस इज द रिजल्टेंट राइट, VRM, and this is the angle theta. If you know this theta, then I will extend, देखो vertical से this line is theta, vertical से this line is theta. There I have to put the umbrella so that you will not get range. Okay, that angle how to find? Tell me this vector को ऐसा, this is a vector right, VM. Tell me what is tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. So VM by नेगेटिव लेने का VR. तो इस एंगल में अगर ही विल पुट द अम्ब्रेला फ्रॉम वर्टिकल, ही विल नॉट गेट ड्रेंच। ओके, वेट नहीं होगा। सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आपको केस में आपको वेक्टोरियली करने को, नो अदर थिंग, वेक्टोरियली करने का नया फॉर्मूला नहीं है। अब स्विमर प्रॉब्लम्स में बहुत सारे फॉर्मूलास आर देयर, बट इसमें तो कुछ नहीं है, आपको वेक्टर। एंड दूसरा, फ्रॉम दिस आई कैन राइट लाइक दिस, याद रखो, वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन इज हाउ मच, इज इक्वल टू वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू मैन प्लस वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन। ओके, ये आपको मतलब whenever they given velocity of rain with respect to man, डायरेक्ट दे देगा। when you start running the rain appears to fall vertically बोल के बोलेगा, that is nothing but velocity of rain with respect to man plus velocity of man, दोनों दिया तो simply vectorially वेक्टर करो, will get the answer, खत्म। वेक्टर सम करो, will get the answer। ओके, ये भी लिखो। so दो things we have to know, इसको rearrange किया तो will get this one। so whenever velocity of rain with respect to man and velocity of man is given, direct vectorially, vector addition, you know right, vector addition कर सकते हैं ना, by using parallelogram law we'll get the answer velocity of rain with respect to ground वाला। this is VR is nothing but with respect to ground, whenever the person is standing on the ground, is not moving, at that time rain कैसा गिर रहा है, that is nothing but velocity of rain, okay, with respect to ground। ये वाला क्या है, when the man is moving उसके respect में rain कैसा गिर रहा है, that is called velocity of rain with respect to man। ओके, सो फार्मूला आपके लिए, आपको कभी भी डायग्राम ड्रॉ करने से ऐसा ड्रॉ करो, एक्स एक्सिस वाई एक्सिस ड्रॉ करके यू ट्राई टू अप्लाई। एंड व्हेनेवर यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू मैन, आपको क्या करने का, सिंपली वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन किस तरफ जा रहे हैं उसका ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगा दो, देन ओनली विल गेट द वेक्टर सम ऑफ दिस वन, राइट। ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन लगा के देन वेक्टर वेक्टोरियल करो, आ जाएगा। आइदर यू कैन कीप आई कैप जे कैप लगा कर सकते हैं और नॉर्मल वेक्टर एडिशन कर सकते हैं। अंडरस्टूड क्लियर कृष्णा? सो हम टोटल प्रॉब्लम्स में आपको ये किए, कितना एंगल में रखो, कितना एंगल में रखो, सो दैट इट नॉट गेट वेट। चलो नाउ इसका क्वेश्चंस करने वाले हैं। ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड डायग्राम, ऑलवेज ट्राई टू ड्रॉ लाइक दिस एंड सॉल्व। ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल शो डिफरेंट सिचुएशन, आई जस्ट आई टोल्ड राइट, स्टार्टिंग में क्या होगा बोल के। देखो इनिशियली मान लो ही इज रेस्ट, इज एट रेस्ट एंड द रेन इज फॉलिंग वर्टिकल से एंगल 5, वर्टिकल से एंगल 5 में आ रहा है रेन। ओके, ही हैज पुट लाइक दिस अम्ब्रेला। नाउ सेकंड स्टेप में क्या करेगा, ही स्टार्ट मूविंग विथ सम वेलोसिटी vm। सो आपको क्या करने का, आपको क्या करने का, सिंपली उसका स्पीड ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में रखने का, देन ओनली आई कैन नो अम्ब्रेला किस डायरेक्शन में रखने का बोल के, राइट। सो उसका ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में रखा। देखो दिस इज द रेन, वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन इनिशियली ऐसा है ना, नाउ वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन ऐसा है, and then vectorial if you add, देखो two vectors are in the same direction, the resultant will be in this direction, so उसी डायरेक्शन में अम्ब्रेला लगाया, that means एंगल, देखो एंगल चेंज हो गया, एंगल चेंज हो गया। मतलब बिफोर कैसे था, बिफोर कैसे था, एंगल इज 5, बाद में मतलब ये यू थिंक दिस इज हियर, ऐसा ऐसा आता 5 एंगल। is at rest initially. Velocity of man is at rest. That time I said barish kare. This is nothing but velocity of man with respect to rain is nothing but velocity of rain only. Both are same in this direction. But when you start moving, आपको ये एंगल चेंज हो गया. अगेन थोड़ा स्पीड बढ़ा है. स्पीड बढ़ाने से क्या होगा? देखो, देन अम्ब्रेला हैज टू प्लेस स्ट्रेट में. बिफोर ऐसा था, बाद में थोड़ा बेंड किया, बाद में ऐसा कर रहा है. एज द स्पीड इंक्रीजेस, इट इज रेन स्टार्ट फॉलिंग ऑन दिस फेस के ऊपर. और भी स्पीड इंक्रीज किया तो क्या होगा? ही हैज टू बेंड लाइक दिस. सी वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन तो सेम है, वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन सेम, बट वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन देखो स्पीड इंक्रीज करने से में थर्ड वेक्टर विल चेंज, राइट? थर्ड वेक्टर विल चेंज automatically. The angle is changing, so the resultant angle is like this, which I told, right? Starting में ऐसा था, बाद में रनिंग में थोड़ा थोड़ा और भी रनिंग इतना तेज में जाओ, ऐसे नीचे रखना पड़ेगा बाद में. Okay, where rain तो बाहर, the person who is sitting there, he will feel that where rain is vertically falling, but according to him when he's going, उसके respect में rain is falling on his face like this, so that's why he'll put like this. Okay, चलो question के through we'll understand. चलो ये करो. Rain is falling vertically downwards with a velocity of 3 kilometers per hour. Okay, मतलब अब क्या करने का? I told you this type of question. Rain नीचे गिर रहा है ना? He told vertically downwards. So velocity of rain is how much? VR is equal to 3 kilometers per hour. A man walks due west in the rain with a speed of 4 kilometers. So man का speed is.
So can you go back for a second?
Huh?
Was there any formula in the previous slide?
No formula thing.
Okay.
आपको डायग्राम वेक्टर ड्रॉ करके सॉल्व करने का ऑल क्वेश्चंस. 4 kilometers per hour. At what angle he has to place an umbrella? करो. मतलब what we have to find? We have to find velocity of rain with respect to man. We have to find.
So won't
So,
it be 37?
velocity.
37.
We will see. Velocity of rain with respect to man is
Also,
velocity
we can
of,
calculate tan theta as Vm by Vr.
velocity of rain minus velocity of man, right? Okay. So आपको क्या करने का? I told you to get velocity of rain with respect to man, we have to put minus Vm, right? तो आपको क्या करेंगे? इसको exactly उल्टा लगा दो इसके ऊपर. So velocity of man, how much that is? They given as 4, right? इन दोनों को वेक्टर सम इज ओनली, वेक्टर एडिशन ओनली. वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन, रेन विद मैन, राइट? सो वेक्टर एडिशन करो. हाँ, कितना होगा? 4 and 3 का वेक्टर एडिशन इज अंडर रूट 5, राइट?
Yes, sir.
5 kilometers per hour. एंड एंगल विद वर्टिकल थीटा फाइंड करो. कितना होगा? थीटा इज इक्वल टू, we know this one, right? This one, you know, this is 4, this is 3. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite nothing but 4, right? 4 by 3. 4 by 3 is which angle?
53.
53. 53 degrees also. So मतलब I will extend this to this side. Umbrella vertical say 53 degrees.
Sir,
So
what's
when the
the
person
point
is standing here,
VRM?
huh?
Why did we find the resultant velocity?
By using parallelogram law. Under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. मतलब under root a square plus b square. Under root 16 plus 9. 225 5.
No, sir. What's the
So
point
always,
of what's the point of finding if we can directly write tan theta equal to Vm by
generally
VR?
मतलब angle find करने के लिए direct also you can find, but generally sometimes they ask velocity of rain with respect to man also. So वो calculate किया. Okay.
Okay, sir.
आया समझ में?
Sir.
Hmm.
Sir, but they didn't mention that it has to be with respect to the horizontal, right?
See, always whenever don't mention, always with respect to vertical only. See, हम लोग पहले नीचे से ऊपर नहीं करेगा ना, ऊपर से कितना बेंड करेगा, that only we want. So whenever don't mention vertical से देखने का, right? चलो, ना करो. Solve and tell answer. I'll draw the picture. A man is walking due east at a speed of 3 kilometers per hour. Rain appears to fall vertically at a rate of 3 kilometers per hour. मतलब what is given 3 kilometers per hour? Tell me, can I tell? Rain.
We like it's
Velocity of rain with respect to man. That is given.
What, sir? Velocity of rain is only 3.
See, velocity. See, man walking due east at a speed of 3 kilometers per hour, right?
So velocity of man is 3.
Velocity of man is 3. Then rain appears to fall vertically at a down at a rate of 3 kilometers. Matlab, what is given this one? VRM is
VR.
given. Velocity of rain. That is also they given as 3. He's telling to find actual speed and direction of the rain. Matlab VR chahiye.
So can we just use the formula that VRM is equal to VR minus VM?
But vectorial vector, that is subtraction addition vector कर रहा है, just ये वाला नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, I told you VRM का formula क्या है? VRM is equal to VR minus VM, right? And I told you what is VR is equal to VRM plus VM. मतलब if you do vectorially, vector addition of these two will get automatically VR.
Sir, here tan theta will give you the direction of the rain.
Direction angle पूछेगा theta. So magnitude and direction I want rain का.
So 3 root 2 and 45 degrees.
Yes, correct, perfect. 3 root 2 and 45. देखो, they given VM is given, VRM is given, VM and VR. Vector addition, you know, right? By using vectors, parallelogram use करके. मतलब इन दोनों को vector addition only will get VR. मतलब velocity of rain with respect to ground, they given as under root 9 plus 9. So it is 18, 3 root 2. Okay, this is the speed, kilometers per hour. And direction कैसा आएगा? Opposite by adjacent. So 3 by 3. Tan theta is 3 by 3. 1 theta is 45 degrees. So,
Sir, but shouldn't always VRM be the resultant?
see, VRM is what is meaning of tell me velocity of rain with respect to man means when he's walking, uske respect mein how much velocity is the rain is falling, that one, right? So that is already given vertically. When he's walking, the vertically downwards बोल के गिर रहे बोल के he has given, and VM is also given. We know the formula, right? This one, a formula use किया हम लोग. Formula use करके he's trying to find VR, right? You rearrange this term, this to this side. So now who is the vector? No, who is the resultant? Which is the resultant? VR is resultant in this case, mein. Right? Somewhere C vector is equal to A vector minus B vector, right? Now here resultant is C is the resultant. Now I'm interchanging. B vector is equal to A vector plus minus C vector. Matlab now B is the resultant of what? A n minus C. So it can change based on the diagram. समझ रहा है? Now try करो. Without help करो. Rain is falling vertically with a velocity 25 meters per second. A man rides a bicycle at a speed of 10 meters per second in the north to south direction. Okay. Find VRM and what is the direction angle at which he should have put an umbrella. Same. VRM find करना है, that's it. Solve this diagram draw करके solve करो. Train is falling vertically downwards 25 meters per second and the man rides 10 meters per second in the north to south. Think this is north, this is south. North to south जा रहे हैं. इससे अच्छा आपको ये बेटर है ना, north to south. North to south. So solve VRM. Same formula.
So again, theta is equal to tan inverse 2 by 5.
Tan inverse 2 by 5 is correct. And magnitude VRM.
Oh. I'm getting 15.
Huh?
15.
50 or no?
Sir, 1.5.
No.
Sir, I'm getting 5 root 29.
Oh, yes, 5 root 29 is answer. Magnitude. Velocity of man is like this, 10 meters per second. And velocity vertically downwards is 25
So it is
meters.
root 725, 5 root 29.
5 root 29, yes.
Then okay.
And this is velocity of man, right? This is velocity of rain. I know how to find velocity of rain with respect to man is VR minus VM. So minus VM है ना, so आपको क्या करना है कि इसको उल्टा करने का. So this is minus VM. So इन दोनों का resultant is only VRM, and this is theta. So same model. क्या तो कितना आएगा? Under root 5 root 29 आया, and tan theta is opposite by adjacent. So 10 by 25. So tan theta is
Oh, theta is tan inverse 2 by 5.
yes. चलो नेक्स्ट आया ना, आया करो. डिफिकल्ट प्रॉब्लम ऐसा क्वेश्चंस में स्टैंडर्ड मेथड में करने का, अंडरस्टैंड सॉल्व. ये वाई एक्सिस आई एम नॉट टेकिंग डाउनवर्ड्स, आई एम टेकिंग अपवर्ड्स. Okay. A man coming down an incline at 30 degrees. So inclined position say is coming with 2 root 3 meters per second. When he walks at a speed of 2 root 3 meters per second, he has to keep his umbrella vertical to protect himself from rain. मतलब rain with respect to VRM, if I see the rain is falling vertically downwards. Okay, somewhere rain is falling vertically downwards. Now the rain speed, actual rain speed is VR they given as 5 meters per second. VR they given as 5 meters per second. Okay. At what angle from the vertical should he has to keep umbrella when he is at rest? Now the person when he's coming, the vertical is falling, right? When he's at rest, definitely some angle में गिरेगा ना. वो angle कितना is asking? At what angle from vertical so that umbrella will be at rest? So कितना angle में रखने का from vertical? This angle VR, so that he will put his umbrella at that position में. Solve करो कैसा आएगा क्वेश्चन विश्वा. फर्स्ट केस में इज कमिंग, सेकंड केस में इज स्टॉप रेस्ट. दैट टाइम कितना एंगल में रखूं सो दैट ही विल नॉट गेट ड्रेंच्ड. ओके, फर्स्ट वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन का ट्राई कर, फर्स्ट फाइंड करेंगे वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन का. देखो दिस इज 2 root 3 राइट, स्पीडर है ये एंगल इज समझ 30 degrees. Now take the components and try to find velocity of man.
Sir, 2 root
3
3
cos
is
I cap
velocity
j cap
of-
लगाएंगे. हाँ,
Sir, 2 root 3 is velocity of man with respect to rain or rain with respect to man?
with respect to मतलब inclined plane only is talking about. Okay, so velocity of man with respect to ground के respect में is seeing ground के मतलब person standing on the here, he is seeing that he is coming with 2 root 3 meters per second. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
now angles ले लो इधर, इस तरफ वाला cos right, 2 root 3 cos 30 I cap because x direction, then downwards minus 2 root 3 sin 30. Now find करो, tell me velocity of man with velocity of man कितना आएगा?
Yeah. So you'll get it as 3i plus root 3, 3i plus root 3j.
नहीं, 3i
3i
minus
minus root 3j. My bad.
minus root 3j. This is the velocity of man you got, right? We have to find velocity of rain with respect to man, right? Then क्या करेगा, tell me? Try to find. And he told when he's walking at this place, velocity of rain is falling vertically downwards. मतलब that is what velocity of rain with respect to man, right? ये वाला.
Yeah.
Try करो. Method, whatever method you follow, try and tell.
Sir, but again, actual speed of rain is 5. So won't VR be equal to 5?
VR is 5 only, but he's asking at what angle he has to place so that he should not drench. मतलब उसको components जैसा split करने का, components जैसा split करो such a way that that's why what you take is let VR is AI cap plus BJ cap. इन दोनों को resultant should be 5. इन दोनों को resultant magnitude is 5, right? So that मतलब A and B मतलब X में Y में components निकालने देना like I know कितना angle में we have to put the umbrella. Okay. Now here what is given? VRM find करो. VRM find करो. VRM. See inclined plane का standard problem है always VR like this question में definitely they will ask at rest में what is the angle you have to place means आपको let VR is equal to AI plus BJ ले लो. Okay. Now tell me VRM formula क्या है? VR minus VM.
VR minus VM.
Okay, VR is AI cap plus BJ cap minus VM is कितना minus 3I cap minus of minus plus 3J cap, right? Minus of minus plus minus minus of minus plus. Okay, so combine कितना होगा? A minus 3I cap plus B plus 3J cap.
Sir,
This
sir, VR won't have X component, no?
दैट केस हम लोग सॉल्व कर रहे थे क्या आएगा बोल के देखो रेन इज कमिंग व्हेन इज कमिंग लाइक दिस इज अम्ब्रेला वर्टिकल टू प्रोटेक्ट मतलब इधर विच कंपोनेंट इज जीरो which component is zero x component or y
X
component
component.
x component is zero so equate x component is zero a minus 3 is equal to 0 a is equal to 3 ये तक आया एक क्लू दिया है वो that's why we got from this is because rain is falling vertically downwards मतलब एक कंपोनेंट निकाल दिया इक्वल किया 3 आया मतलब सब्स्टिट्यूट हियर व्हाट इज VR इज इक्वल टू 3I cap प्लस BJ cap ये तक आया नाउ सेकंड क्लू दिया है दैट मैग्नीट्यूड इज 5 magnitude is 5 so use magnitude formula what is the formula mod VR is equal to under root 9 plus B square which is nothing but 5 so squaring on both sides 25 is equal to 9 plus B square so B is equal to kitna 16 plus or minus 4 right B value is plus or minus 4 B value should take plus 4 or minus 4 or B मतलब y direction का y direction we should take see rain will fall in this is rain component right rain का लिया ना rain downwards fall होगा ऊपर fall होगा downwards right downwards में minus लेने का so B is minus 4 so मैं plus we should not take rain is not going up rain is going downwards right now substitute here what will get VR is equal to A के जगह में 3I cap minus 4J cap right this is the velocity of rain we got now tell me now try to find the angle now try to find angle velocity of rain ये कौन सा कितना एंगल में रहेगा थीटा फाइंड करो कितना आएगा
It will be 37, 3/4.
हाँ 3/4 tan theta is 3/4 और so कितना होगा tell me this axis में 3I cap and 4J cap minus 4J cap right so कितना होगा so resultant this is one right so angle is theta so tan theta is opposite by adjacent 3/4 so theta is 37 degrees so matlab he has to put his umbrella in this position with respect to 37 degrees में so that he will not get drenched मतलब when he is at rest पीछे से आ रहा है ऐसा लगाना पड़ेगा वर्टिकल से थोड़ा एंगल में लगाना पड़ेगा सो ये वाला कभी भी स्टैंडर्ड प्रॉब्लम में थोड़ा ऐसे ही करने का सीखो ऑलवेज whenever they given you split the components and always take the velocity of rain as AI cap plus BJ cap and since he told in the first case mein the rain is falling vertically there is no X component that's why I equated we got A value and second clue he has given magnitude is 5 that's why I use magnitude formula and find B so velocity of rain आ गया from that we can find angle इसका मैग्नीट्यूड देखो रूट ऑफ 9 plus 16 is 5 सेम ओके इस एंगल में रखने का सो दैट will not get drenched understood
Sir, once can you explain how you got the angle?
by what
So explain how you got the angle.
Angle. So what is the rain? कैसा है? Tell me. 3i cap. मतलब when is at rest? When is at rest? The rain is falling. कैसा है? Tell me. 3i cap means which direction? This direction 3. And minus
And
4j
down.
cap means
-4. Yeah.
downwards 4. इन दोनों का resultant magnitude कितना होगा? This one I wanted. 5 and angle is how much? Tell me. Angle कैसा आएगा? Tan eta is 90, right? What is tan eta? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite nothing but 3 only by adjacent. So what is 3 by 4 is 37
Okay.
degrees. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कर रही अंडरस्टैंड ट्राई यू वांट डू एनी मेथड हाँ कर to a man running upwards the hill. Now he's running upwards the hill. The rain appears to fall vertically downwards 4 meters per second. Rain appear to fall downwards. The velocity of the man is given in I cap j cap only directly दे दिया. Velocity of man is given. If the man starts running down the hill, second case में क्या है? Again start coming down the hill with the same speed, underline same speed. Then determine the relative speed of rain with respect to man. मतलब he's telling to find velocity of rain with respect to man. कितना है? So two केस में इक्वेट करो. This easy one करो.
So are there options?
आप करो फिर आंसर बाद में आंसर ऑप्शन. स्पीड चाहिए. देखो वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू मैन का फॉर्मूला क्या था? वेलोसिटी ऑफ रेन माइनस वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन. ओके velocity of rain with
So they
respect to
said
man
vertically downwards, right? So it's -4 j cap, right?
minus 4 j cap is equal to velocity of rain minus velocity of man is given already, so minus 2i cap, so minus of plus minus 3 j cap, right? Now from this what is velocity of rain? 2i cap minus j cap, right? This is velocity of rain, this is fixed. मतलब velocity of rain आपको आ गया ये वाला. Okay, now if the man start moving down the hill with same speed, इसका speed में, when he is going down the hill, so इसको इधर कैसा कितना लगेगा? when the down इस तरफ वाला minus 2i cap and downwards is समझ में है minus 3j cap. This is the man speed, right? When he is coming down this down the angle change करने का. That time try to find VRM.
20.
Huh?
Is it root 20? That's 2 root 5.
Root 20 is the answer. VR minus VM. So VR तो same है 2i cap minus j cap minus VM. So minus of minus 2i velocity of man कितना होगा? minus 2i minus 3j. So कितना होगा? 2i minus j plus 2i plus 3j. So 4i plus 2j. This is the velocity of rain with respect to man. This only is telling to find. But he's telling उसका determine the relative speed. Speed is पूछ रहा है. Magnitude. Magnitude of VRM. तो कितना होगा? Under root 16 plus 4. Root 20. समझ में आ रहा है? चलो और एक क्वेश्चन करेगा. जेईई मेंस क्वेश्चन करो, देखते हैं ऑप्शंस. ऑप्शंस विल नॉट हेल्प. ट्राई करो. कार मैन मान लो, car is a text means man मान लो. He drives, sees that rain drops falling on the vertically. So rain is falling in this direction. Velocity of rain is like this. Now when he drives a car with a speed v, he sees the rain drops are coming at 60 degrees from the horizontal. Now try करो. So what is saying? So that he sees the raindrops are coming at an angle 60 degrees from the horizontal. Velocity of rain with respect to man is 60 degrees with respect to horizontal. Hello, this is 30. Okay. He is going with speed ऐसा ना, velocity v. So but आपको उल्टा करने का, right, to get velocity of rain, this is a minus v. Okay, इन दोनों का resultant is vrm. Okay, so now he's telling on further. So either say, can you find
So
vr?
what's the last option?
0.73.
Okay.
So iska, can you find vr from this?
So what is tan theta formula?
Opposite by
VR
this.
VR by
No, opposite by adjacent ऐसे जो भी opposite है वो डालो.
okay.
देखो tan 30 is equal to opposite is nothing but v only. Tan 30 is equal to v by vr. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to v by vr. So from this vr is equal to root 3v. ठीक है, in terms of man speed में आया. एक इधर तक रुका. नेक्स्ट क्या बोला? ऑन फर्दर इंक्रीजिंग द स्पीड, स्पीड को और भी बढ़ाया. कितना? दैट इज सेम केस में द स्पीड कैसा कितना है? दैट इज 1 प्लस बीटा टाइम्स ऑफ v. एट द टाइम द स्पीड इज 45 डिग्रीज. सो vrm is 45 by 45.
So it should be 0.73.
Velocity of man 0.73. Oh yes, correct. So here again, if I use tan eta, tan 45 is equal to opposite is
VR.
1 plus beta times v by adjacent. Adjacent is nothing but ये वाला.
So isn't it
This is how
reverse?
much?
Isn't it VR by 1 plus beta into V?
नहीं, देखो इस opposite is how much? This is opposite. Opposite is nothing but this one, right? And adjacent is nothing but
Oh.
vr.
Oh.
ये vertically गिर रहा है ना?
Yeah,
So
yeah, my
vr
bad.
is nothing but root 3v. So v cancel. Tan 45 is 1. Root 3 is equal to 1 plus beta. So beta is equal to root 3 minus 1. So root 3 minus 1, 1.732 minus 1 is, so answer is आपको 0.73 is answer. आए समझ में आया? So by this ये chapter हो गया, but small छोटा सा topic is there that next class में deal करने वाला है.